Greetings and welcome to a Prayerful Pause. My name is Nancy Woodworth Hill, and among other things, I'm a spiritual director. The practice that we're going to look at today, our Prayerful Pause, I'm going to call it Unplugging. For me, this is inspired by the Desert Elders, a group of men and women who in the 2nd century and afterwards went to the desert to get away from all that interfered with their relationship with God. One of their sayings is, go to your cell, your room. There you will learn everything. So the idea is that we don't need other distractions in our lives. And we also know that what we water with our attention grows. Technology allows us to have a portion of our attention hither and yon. We consider it multitasking, but the wisdom of the ancients is to do one thing at a time, to focus. That unplugging invites us to do just that, to attend to one thing, one person, one relationship, one action at a time. To do this, we need to remove the temptation to be in constant connection with the news, especially in times of a national crisis, where that news comes over and over and over again. Entertainment, social media, television, radio, games, anything. Think of digital, so that we can be free to choose the one thing and focus in an uninterrupted way. One way to prepare for this is to ask a series of questions. Choose something like these. The need, though, is to be honest. Is both my work and leisure time spent online and plugged in? If so, what do I like about being online? What don't I like? Where has my attention been? Where would I like it to be? How has technology impacted my relationships? Have family members or friends commented to me? What is their real concern? What sort of enticements draw me? How do I address them? Is it ever the case that I'm using technology to avoid face-to-face meetings or gatherings? Do I allow ample time to unplug before going to bed, to sleep? What face-to-face relationships do I want to strengthen? What can I gain by unplugging? What could I lose? By making an honest reflection of the time that we spend plugged in to the internet and television, radio, social media, electronic games, and other forms of these things, what time do I spend uninterrupted by technology? So, make an assessment. Then plan for an opportunity to unplug from something for a period of time. You may, for instance, decide not to check email on your day off, or your work email on your day off, but accept phone calls or face-to-face meetings with friends. You may choose not to bring your phone to a dinner table and to check on social media or texts during the meal. You may choose to turn off screens an hour or so before going to bed. Once you make a decision, stick to it. Put it on your calendar and keep your appointment with yourself. Notify individuals who may be impacted by your decisions so they'll reach you in the event of an emergency. When my children were younger, I told them when I needed a nap that they could knock on the door and interrupt me after they had called 911 because they needed either the police or the fire truck. Initially, consider what you'll be doing during this period of time. You may ask others to join you for a digitally free meal or coffee. You may make an appointment with a person or choose to write notes, to pray, to rest or just unplug. You might consider creating a ritual, a small ritual, for setting up this period of time, for when you put the technology down or away, and then when you pick it up again. Rituals help us with awareness. We are made for human relationships. It's part of what makes us human. So I urge you, consider where you might need to unplug so that you can be present. Go in peace.